Alright, issue fixed now. Oh, what the fuck, you piece of shit equipment. You piece of shit equipment. What the fuck is wrong with my fucking damn laptop? This is $1,010 fucking laptop. It's acting like a damn piece of shit. What the fuck?
Waking up without a clue. 'Cause baby, it's just you.
Piece of
You leave me
shit.
breathless, weak in the knees. I'm feeling reckless, heart may bleed. The fallout's blowing through. But baby, it's just you. Help me, rescue my heart. Save me from falling apart. Take me, baby, I'm sure. You got the power, you got the cure. Like a train wreck, jumping the track, or a car deck, missing a jack. What's the Queen of Hearts to do? 'Cause baby, it's just you.
Your Pip-Boy doesn't sound pleased.
Why am I that so fucking rigged?
Help me, rescue my heart. Save me from falling apart. Take me, baby, I'm sure. You got the power, you got the cure. Like a mushroom, cloud in the sky. I felt my world start waving goodbye, radiating through and through. Baby, it's just you. Radiating through and through. Oh,
Alright.
baby, it's just, baby, it's just, baby, it's just you.
I hope you enjoyed that last song. Okay.
Alright. There'll be no bullshit this time. 1 mil of
This
this.
article in the newspaper. Where is this? Boy, it's something. I mean, I'm not saying anyone is a saint. You know, I'm not saying it's correct.
Alright. Back to the Septuagint with Apocrypha. On page 910. Jeremiah's VI 5-22. Woe to us, for the day has gone down. For the shadows of the day fail. Rise, and let us go up against her by night, and destroy her foundations. For thus saith the Lord, hew down her trees, array a numerous force against Jerusalem. O false city, there is all oppression in her. As a cistern cools waters, so her wickedness cools her ungodliness, and misery shall be heard in her, as continually before her. Thou shalt be chastened, O Jerusalem, with pain and the scourge, lest my soul depart from thee, lest I make thee a desert land which shall not be inhabited. For thus saith the Lord, glean, glean thoroughly as a vine, the remnant of Israel. Turn back your hands as a grape gatherer to his basket. To whom shall I speak and testify, that he may hearken? Behold, thine ears are uncircumcised, and they shall not be able to hear. Behold, the word of the Lord is become to them a reproach. They will not at all desire it. And I allowed my wrath to come to the full, yet I kept it in, and did not utterly destroy them. I will pour it out on the children without, and on the assembly of young men together. For man and woman shall be taken together, the old man with him that is full of days. And their houses shall be turned to others, with their fields and their wives together. For I will stretch out my hand upon the inhabitants of this land, saith the Lord. For from the least of them even to the greatest, they have all committed iniquity. From the priest even to the false prophet, they have all wrought falsely, and they healed the breach of my people imperfectly, making light of it, and saying, Peace, peace. And where is peace? They were ashamed, because they failed. Yet they were not ashamed, as those who are truly ashamed, and they knew not their own disgrace. Therefore shall they utterly fall when they do fall, and in the time of visitation shall they perish, said the Lord. Thus saith the Lord, stand ye in the ways, and see and ask for the old paths of the Lord, and see what is the good way, and walk in it, and ye shall find
sucking down a
purification.
lot of rad sticking around here.
And ye shall find purification for your souls. But they said, we will not walk in them. I have set watchmen over you, saying, hear ye the sound of the trumpet. But they said, we will not hear it. Therefore have the nations heard, and they that feed their flocks. Hear, O earth, behold, I will bring evils upon this people, even the fruit of their rebellions. For they have not heeded my words, and they have rejected my law. Wherefore do ye bring me frankincense from Saba, and cinnamon from a land afar off? Your whole burnt offerings are not acceptable, and your sacrifices have not been pleasant to me. Therefore thus saith the Lord, behold, I will bring weakness upon this people, and the fathers and sons shall be weak together. The neighbor and his friend shall perish. Thus saith the Lord, behold, a people comes from the north, and nations shall be stirred up from the end of the earth. They shall lay hold on bow and spear. The people is fierce, and will have no mercy. Their voice is as a roaring sea. They shall array themselves for war against thee, as fire on horses and chariots, O daughter of Sion. We have heard the report of them. Our hands are weakened. Anguish has seized us. In travail, go not forth into the field, and walk not in the ways. For the sword of the enemy lingers round about, O daughter of my people. Gird thyself with sackcloth, sprinkle thyself with ashes. Make for thyself P-I-T-I-A-B-L-E pitiable lamentation. Oh wait, lamentation. Pitiable lamentation as the mourning for a beloved son. For misery will come suddenly upon you. I have caused thee to be tried among tried nations, and thou shalt know me. When I have tried their way, they are all disobedient, walking perversely. They are brass and iron. They are all corrupted. The bellows have failed from the fire. The lead has failed. The silversmith works at his trade in vain. Their wickedness is not consumed. Call ye them reprobate silver, because the Lord has rejected them. Hear ye the word of the Lord, all Judea. Thus saith the Lord God of Israel, correct your ways and your devices, and I will cause you to dwell in this place. Trust not in yourselves with lying words, for they shall not profit you at all, saying, it is the temple of the Lord. The temple of the Lord. For if ye thoroughly correct your ways and your practices, and do indeed execute judgment between a man and his neighbor, and oppress not the stranger and the orphan and the widow, and shed not innocent blood in this place, and go not after strange gods to your hurt, then will I cause you to dwell in this place, in the land which I gave to your fathers of old, and forever. But whereas ye have trusted in lying words, whereby ye shall not be profited, and ye murder and commit adultery and steal and swear falsely,
Awful lot of rads around. We should get out of here.
and burn incense to Baal, and are gone after strange gods, whom ye know not, so that it is evil with you. Yet have ye come and stood before me in the house wherein my name is called, and ye have said, we have refrained from doing all these abominations. Is my house wherein my name is called a den of robbers in your eyes? And behold, I have seen it, saith the Lord. For go ye to my place, which is in Silo, where I caused my name to dwell before, and see what I did to it because of the wickedness of my people Israel. And now, because ye have done all these deeds, and I spoke to you, but ye hearkened not to me, and I called you, but ye answered not. Therefore I also will do to the house wherein my name is called, wherein ye trust, and to the place which I gave to you and to your fathers, as I did to Silo. And I will cast you out of my sight, as I cast away your brethren, all the seed of Ephraim. Therefore, pray not thou for this people, and intercede not for them to be pitied. Yea, pray not, and approach me not for them. For I will not hearken unto thee. Seest thou not what they do in the cities of Judah and in the streets of Jerusalem? Their children gather wood, and their fathers kindle a fire, and their women knead dough to make cakes to the host of heaven. And they have poured out drink offerings to strange gods, that they might provoke me to anger. Do they provoke me to anger, saith the Lord? Do they not provoke themselves, that their faces may be ashamed? Therefore thus saith the Lord, Behold, my anger and wrath shall be poured out upon this place, and upon the men, and upon the cattle, and upon every tree of their field, and upon the fruits of the land, and it shall burn, and not be quenched. Thus saith the Lord, Gather your whole burnt offerings with your meat offerings, and eat flesh. For I spoke not to your fathers, and commanded them not in the day wherein I brought them up out of the land of Egypt, concerning whole burnt offerings and sacrifice. But I commanded them this thing, saying, Hear ye my voice, and I will be to you a God, and ye shall be to me a people, and walk ye in all my ways, which I shall command you, that it may be well with you. But they hearkened not to me, and their ear gave no heed, but they walked in the imaginations of their evil heart, and went backward, and not forward. From the day that their fathers went forth out of the land of Egypt, even until this day, and I sent to you all my servants, the prophets, by day and early in the morning. Yea, I sent them, but they hearkened not to me, and their ear gave no heed, and they made their neck harder than their fathers. Therefore thou shalt speak this word to them. This is the nation which has not hearkened to the voice of the Lord, nor received correction. Truth has failed from their mouth. Cut off thine hair, and cast it away, and take up a lamentation on thy lips. For the Lord has reprobated and rejected the generation
You look
that
like a kind of doing cartwheels too.
The Lord has rejected. Damn it, I had to reread because fucking Nick. I don't think I want to shut the fuck up while reading this. For the Lord has reprobated and rejected the generation that does these things. For the children of Judah have wrought evil before me, saith the Lord. They have set their abominations in the house on which my name is called to defile it. And they have built the altar of Tepeth. That's spelled T-A-P-H-E-T-H. Tepeth, where the fuck it's called, which is in the valley of the son of Enam, to burn their sons and their daughters with fire, which I did not command them to do, neither did I design it in my heart. Therefore, behold, the days come, saith the Lord, when they shall no more say, the altar of Tepeth and the valley of the son of Enam, but the valley of the slain. And they shall bury in Tepeth for want of room, and the dead bodies of this people shall be for food to the birds of the sky and to the wild beasts of the earth. And there shall be none to drive them away. And I will destroy out of the cities of Judah and the streets of Jerusalem the voice of them that make merry, and the voice of them that rejoice, the voice of the bridegroom, and the voice of the bride. For the whole land shall become a desolation. At that time, saith the Lord, they shall bring out the bones of the kings of Judah, and the bones of his princes, and the bones of the priests, and the bones of the prophets, and the bones of the inhabitants of Judah. Damn, I can't fucking speak. The bones of the inhabitants of Jerusalem out of their graves, and they shall spread them out to the sun and the moon, and to all the stars, and to all the host of heaven, which they have loved, and which they have served, and after which they have walked, and to which they have held, and which they have worshipped. They shall not be mourned for, neither shall they be buried. But they shall be for an example on the face of the earth, because they chose death rather than life, even to all the remnant that are left of that family, in every place whither I shall drive them out. For thus saith the Lord, shall not he that falls arise, or he that turns away, shall he not turn back again? Wherefore has this my people turned away with a shameless revolting, and strengthened themselves in their willfulness, and refused to return? Hearken, I pray you, and hear. Will they not speak thus? There is no man that repents of his wickedness, saying, What have I done? The runner has failed from his course, as a tired horse in his neighing. Yea, the stork in the heaven knows her time, also the turtle dove and wild swallow. The sparrows observe the times of their coming in, but this my people know not the judgments of the Lord. How will ye say, We are wise, and the law of the Lord is with us? In vain have the scribes used a false pen. The wise men are ashamed and alarmed and taken, because they have rejected the word of
Unless you're
the
hounding for
Lord.
green suntan, I suggest we get a move on.
What wisdom is there in them? Therefore will I give their wives to others, and their fields to new inheritors, and they shall gather their fruits, saith the Lord. There are no grapes on the vines, and there are no figs on the fig trees, and the leaves have fallen off. Why do we sit still? Assemble yourselves, and let us enter into the strong cities, and let us be cast out there. For God has cast us out, and made us drink water of gall, because we have sinned before him. We assemble for peace, but there was no prosperity, for a time of healing, but behold, anxiety. We shall hear the neighing of his swift horses out of Dan. The whole land quaked at the sound of the neighing of his horses. And he shall come and devour the land and the fullness of it, the city and them that dwell in it. For behold, I send forth against you deadly serpents, which cannot be charmed, and they shall bite you mortally with the pain of your distressed heart. Behold, there is a sound of the cry of the daughter of my people from a land afar off. Is not the Lord in Zion? Is there not a king there? Because they have provoked me with their graven images and with strange vanities. The summer is gone. The harvest is past, and we are not saved. For the breach of the daughter of my people, I have been saddened in my perplexity. Pangs have seized upon me as of a woman in travail. And is there no balm in Gilead, or is there no physician there? Why has not the healing of the daughter of my people taken place? Who will give water to my head and a fountain of tears to my eyes? Then would I weep for this my people day and night, even for the slain of the daughter of my people. Who would give me a most distant lodge in the wilderness, that I might leave my people and depart from them? For they all commit adultery, an assembly of treachery. Oh wait. I had to reread this one. An assembly of treacherous men. I had to read, make sure it says right. An assembly of treacherous men. And they have bent their tongue like a bow. Falsehood and not faithfulness has prevailed upon the earth. For they have gone on from evil to evil, and have not known me, saith the Lord. Beware ye each of his neighbor, and trust ye not in your brethren. For every one will surely supplant, and every friend will walk craftily. Everyone will mock his friend. They will not speak truth. Their tongue has learned to speak falsehoods. They have committed iniquity. They ceased not, so as to return. There is usury upon usury, and deceit upon deceit. They would not know me, saith the Lord. Therefore thus saith the Lord, Behold, I will try them with fire and prove them. For I will do this because of the wickedness of the daughter of my people. Their tongue is a wandering arrow. The words of their mouth are deceitful. One speaks peaceably to his neighbor, but in himself retains enmity. But I had to reread this one. But in himself.
For a green suntan,
Really, Nick? Shut the fuck up. But in himself retains enmity. Shall I not visit for these things, saith the Lord, and shall not my soul be avenged on such a people as this? Take up a lamentation for the mountains, and a mournful dirge for the paths of the wilderness. For they are desolate for want of men. They heard not the sound of life from the birds of the sky, nor the cattle. They were amazed. They are gone. And I will remove the inhabitants of Jerusalem, and make it a dwelling place of dragons. And I will utterly waste the cities of Judah, so that they shall not be inhabited. Who is the wise man, that he may understand this? And he that has the word of the mouth of the Lord addressed to him, let him tell you wherefore the land has been destroyed, has been ravaged by fire like a desert, so that no one passes through it. And the Lord said to me, because they have forsaken my law, which I set before them, and have not hearkened to my voice, but went after the lusts of their evil heart, and after the idols which their fathers taught them to worship. Therefore thus saith the Lord God of Israel, behold, I will feed them with trouble, and will cause them to drink water of gall. And I will scatter them among the nations, to them whom neither they nor their fathers knew. And I will send a sword upon them, until I have consumed them with it. Thus saith the Lord, call ye the mourning women, and let them come, and send to the wise women, and let them utter their voice, and let them take up a lamentation for you. And let your eyes pour down tears, and your eyelids drop water. For a voice of lamentation has been heard in Sion. How are we become wretched? We are greatly ashamed, for we have forsaken the land, and have abandoned our tabernacles. Hear now, ye women, the word of God, and let your ears receive the words of his mouth, and teach your daughters lamentation, and every woman her neighbor a dirge. For death has come up through your windows, it has entered into our land to destroy the infants without, and the young men from the streets, and the carcasses of the men shall be for an example on the face of the field of your land like grass after the mower, and there shall be none to gather them. Thus saith the Lord, let not the wise man boast in his wisdom, and let not the strong man boast in his strength, and let not the rich man boast in his wealth. But let them that boast in this, the understanding and knowing that I am the Lord that exercise mercy and judgment and righteousness upon the earth. For in these things is my pleasure, saith the Lord. Behold, the days come, saith the Lord, when I will visit upon all the circumcised their uncircumcision, on Egypt, and on Idumea, and on Edom, and on the children of Ammon, and on the children of Moab, and on every one that shaves his face round about, even them that dwell in the wilderness. For all the Gentiles are uncircumcised in flesh, and all the house of Israel are uncircumcised in their hearts. Hear ye the word of the Lord, which he has spoken to you, O house of Israel. Thus saith the Lord, learn ye not the ways of the heathen,
Your Pip-Boy doesn't sound pleased. Let's say we get out of here.
and be not alarmed at the signs of the sky, for they are alarmed at them falling on their faces, for the customs of the nations are vain. It is a tree cut out of the forest, the work of the carpenter, or a molten image. They are beautified with silver and gold. They fix them with hammers and nails. They will set them up that they may not move. It is wrought silver. They will not walk. It is forged silver, brought from Tarsus. Gold will come from Bophaz, and the work of goldsmiths. They are all the works of a craftsman. They will clothe themselves with blue and scarlet. They must certainly be born, for they cannot ride of themselves. Fear them not, for they cannot do any evil, and there is no good in them. Thus shall ye say to them, let the gods which have not made heaven and earth perish from off the earth, and from under the sky. It is the Lord that made the earth by his strength, who set up the world by his wisdom, and by his understanding stretched out the sky, and set abundance of waters in the sky, and brought up clouds from the ends of the earth. He made lightnings for the rain, and brought forth light out of his treasures. Every man is deprived of knowledge. Every goldsmith is confounded because of his graven images, for he has cast false gods. There is no breath in them. They are vain works wrought in mockery. In the time of their visitation, they shall perish. Such is not the portion of Jacob, for he that formed all things, he is his inheritance. The Lord is his name. He has gathered thy substance from without, that lodged in choice vessels. For thus saith the Lord, behold, I will overthrow the inhabitants of this land with affliction, that thy plague may be discovered. Alas, for thy ruin, thy plague is grievous. And I said, surely this is thy wound, and it has overtaken thee. Thy tabernacle is in a ruinous state. It has perished, and all thy curtains have been torn asunder. My children and my cattle are no more. There is no more any place for my tabernacle, nor place for my curtains. For the shepherds have become foolish, and have not sought the Lord. Therefore the whole pasture has failed, and the sheep have been scattered. Behold, there comes a sound of a noise, and a great earthquake from the land of the north, to make the cities of Judah a desolation, and a resting place for ostriches. I know, O Lord, that man's way is not his own, neither shall a man go and direct his going. Chasten us, O Lord, but with judgment, and not in wrath, lest thou make us few. Pour out thy wrath upon the nations that have not known thee, and upon the families that have not called upon thy name. For they have devoured Jacob, and consumed him, and have made his pasture desolate. The word that make sure this is right. The word that came to Jeremiah's from the Lord, saying, Hear ye the words of this covenant, and thou shalt speak to the men of Judah, and to the dwellers in Jerusalem, and thou shalt say to them, Thus saith the Lord God of Israel, Cursed is the man who shall not hearken to the words of this covenant, which I command your fathers in the day wherein I brought them up out of the land of Egypt,
a lot of rads sticking around here.
out of the iron furnace, saying, Hearken to my voice, and do all things that I shall command you. So shall ye be to me a people, and I will be to you a God, that I may confirm mine oath which I swear to your fathers, to give them a land flowing with milk and honey. As it is this day, then I answered and said, So be it, O Lord. And the Lord said to me, Read these words in the cities of Judah, and in the streets of Jerusalem, saying, Hear ye the words of this covenant, and do them. But they did them not. And the Lord said to me, A conspiracy is found among the men of Judah, and among the dwellers in Jerusalem. They are turned aside to the iniquities of their fathers that were of old, who would not hearken to my words, and behold, they go after strange gods to serve them. And the house of Israel and the house of Judah have broken my covenant, which I made with their fathers. Therefore thus saith the Lord, Behold, I bring evils upon this people, out of which they shall not be able to come forth, and they shall presently cry to me, but I will not hearken to them. And the cities of Judah and the dwellers in Jerusalem shall go, and cry to the gods to whom they burn incense, which shall not deliver them in the time of their troubles. For according to the number of thy cities were thy gods, O Judah, and according to the number of the streets of Jerusalem have ye set up altars to burn incense to Baal. And thou pray not for this people, and intercede not for them in supplication and prayer. For I will not hear in the day in which they call upon me. In the day of their affliction, why has my beloved wrought abomination in my house? Will prayers and holy offerings take away thy wickedness from thee, or shalt thou escape by these things? The Lord called thy name a far olive tree of a goodly shade in appearance. At the noise of its being lopped, fire was kindled against it. Great is the affliction coming upon thee. Her branches are become good for nothing. And the Lord that planted thee has pronounced evils against thee because of the iniquity of the house of Israel and the house of Judah, whatsoever they have done against themselves, to provoke me to anger by burning incense to Baal. O Lord, teach me, and I shall know. Then I saw their practices, but I, as an innocent lamb led to the slaughter, knew not against me. They devise an evil device, saying, Come and let us put wood into his bread, and let us utterly destroy him from off the land of the living, and let his name not be remembered anymore. O Lord, that judgest righteously, trying their reins and hearts, let me see thy vengeance taken upon them, for to thee I have declared my cause. Therefore thus saith the Lord concerning the men of Anathoth that seek my life, that thou shalt not prophesy at all in the name of the Lord, but if thou dost, thou shalt die by our hands. Behold, I will visit them. Their young men shall die by the sword, and their sons and their daughters shall die of famine, and there shall be no remnant left of them. For I will bring evil upon the dwellers in Anathoth in the year of their visitation. Righteous art thou, O Lord, that I may make my defense to thee. Yea, I will speak to thee of judgments. Why is it that the way of ungodly men prospers, that all that deal very treacherously are flourishing?
Awful lot of rads around. We should get out of here.
Thou hast planted them, and they have taken root. They have begotten children, and become fruitful. Thou art near to their mouth, and far from their reins. But thou, Lord, knowest me. Thou hast proved my heart before thee. Purify them for the day of their slaughter. How long shall the land mourn, and the grass of the field wither for the wickedness of them that dwell in it? The beasts and birds are utterly destroyed, because the people said, God shall not see our ways. Thy feet run, and they cause thee to faint. How wilt thou prepare to ride upon horses, and thou hast been confident in the land of thy peace? How wilt thou do in the roaring of Jordan? For even thy brethren and the house of thy father, even these have dealt treacherously with thee. And they have cried out, they are gathered together in pursuit of thee. Trust not thou in them, though they shall speak fair words to thee. I have forsaken mine house, I have left mine heritage. I have given my beloved one into the hands of her enemies. My inheritance has become to me as a lion in a forest. She has uttered her voice against me. Therefore I I had to reread this part. Therefore have I hated her. Is not my inheritance to me a hyena's cave, or a cave round about her? Go ye gather together all the wild beasts of the field, and let them come to devour her. Many shepherds have destroyed my vineyard. They have defiled my portion. They have made my desirable portion a trackless wilderness. It is made a complete ruin. For my sake, the whole land has been utterly ruined, because there is none that lays the matter to heart. The ravengers are come to every passage in the wilderness, for the sword of the Lord will devour from one end of the land to the other. No flesh has any peace. Sow wheat and reap thorns, their portions shall not profit them. Be ashamed of your boasting because of reproach before the Lord. For thus saith the Lord concerning all the evil neighbors that touch mine inheritance, which I have divided to my people Israel. Behold, I will draw them away from their land, and I will cast out Judah from the midst of them. And it shall come to pass, after I have cast them out, that I will return and have mercy upon them, and will cause them to dwell every one in his inheritance, and every one in his land. And it shall be, if they will indeed learn the way of my people, to swear by my name, saying, The Lord lives, as they taught my people to swear by Baal, then shall that nation be built in the midst of my people. But if they will not return, then will I cut off that nation with utter ruin and destruction. Thus saith the Lord, Go and procure for thyself a linen girdle, and put it about thy loins, and let it not be put in water. So I procured the girdle according to the word of the Lord, and put it about my loins. And the word of the Lord came to me, saying, Take the girdle that is upon thy loins, and arise, and go to the Euphrates, and hide it there in a hole of the rock. So I went and hid it by the Euphrates, as the Lord commanded me. And it came to pass after many days that the Lord said to me, Arise, go to the Euphrates, and take thence the girdle which I commanded thee to hide there. So I went to the river Euphrates, and dug, and took the girdle out of the place where I had buried it. And behold, it was rotten, utterly good for nothing. And the word of the Lord came to me, thus, make sure it says right,
Look like I'm doing cartwheels too.
Saying, Thus saith the Lord, thus will I mar the pride of Judah, and the pride of Jerusalem, even this great pride of the men that will not hearken to my words, and have gone after strange gods to serve them and to worship them. And they shall be as this girdle, which can be used for nothing. For as a girdle cleaves about the loins of a man, so have I caused to cleave to myself the house of Israel, and the whole house of Judah, that they might be to me a famous people, and a praise and a glory. But they did not hearken to me. And thou shalt say to this people, Every bottle shall be filled with wine. And it shall come to pass, if they shall say to thee, Shall we not certainly know that every bottle shall be filled with wine? That thou shalt say to them, Thus saith the Lord, Behold, I will fill the inhabitants of this land, and their kings, the sons of David, that sit upon their throne, and the priests, and the prophets, and Judah, and all the dwellers in Jerusalem, with strong drink. And I will scatter them, a man and his brother, and their fathers and their sons together. I will not have compassion, saith the Lord. And I will not spare, neither will I pity to save them from destruction. Hear ye and give ear, and be not proud, for the Lord has spoken. Give glory to the Lord your God, before he cause darkness, and before your feet stumble on the dark mountains. And ye shall wait for light, and behold the shadow of death, and they shall be brought into darkness. But if ye will not hearken, your soul shall weep in secret because of pride, and your eyes shall pour down tears because the Lord's flock is sorely bruised. Say ye to the king and the princes, humble yourselves and sit down, for your crown of glory is removed from your head. The cities toward the south were shut, and there was none to open them. Judah is removed into captivity. They have suffered a complete removal. Lift up thine eyes, O Jerusalem, and behold them that come from the north. Where is the flock that was given thee, the sheep of thy glory? What wilt thou say when when they shall visit thee? For thou didst teach them lessons, for rule against thyself. Shall not pangs seize thee as a woman in travail? And if thou shouldest say in thine heart, wherefore have these things happened to me? Because of the abundance of thine iniquity. Have thy skirts been discovered, that thine heels might be exposed? If the Ethiopian shall change his skin, or the leopardess her spots, then shall ye be able to do good, having learnt evil. So I scattered them as sticks carried by the wind into the wilderness. Thus is thy lot, and the reward of your disobedience to me, saith the Lord. As thou didst forget me, and trust in lies, I also will expose thy skirts upon thy face, and thy shame shall be seen, thine adultery also, and thy name, and the looseness of thy fornication. On the hills and the fields I have seen thine abominations. Woe to thee, O Jerusalem, for thou hast not been purified, so as to follow me. How long yet shall it be? Alright, I'm gonna take a break on Jeremiah, but might continue, not sure. I'm now currently on Jeremiah's XIII 27-XIV 16 on page 920. get out of this area. Alright, I think it's time for me to head back to Sanctuary and plant some crops. Alright, first things first, let me see if I can find Strong. Strong has gotta be around here somewhere.
Damn fog got
Ah, there's Strong.
Strong, go with human.
We need to swap some gear.
Strong use hammer, hunting rifle, and lasers. Not use other guns or armor. Those for puny humans.
Well, Strong, got you extra clothing.
Someday, super mutants kill everything. Humans all look funny.
Plenty of water, that's sure. Did I need to grab some chicken from Fallout 76? Alright, oh fuck. Water. Alright. Don't have any much ceramic at all. I got plenty. I got just enough on the water pumps. Alright. Boom. Alright, time to find someone to sign a person with. Oh, wait, I have no beds. Oh, Garvey, you're gonna be a gardener. Or not. Strong enough. You're now a gardener. Alright, I guess I could stick around a little longer to clear out unneeded shit. That card looks pretty damn mostly intact. Keep that one. Oh, I got some ceramic. What else needs to be cleaned? I want to add something in here. Like a part, fix that bridge. Ghetto style. Just that'd be something. But I don't think I have anything in mind yet. I just gotta clean all that shit up. I'll just clean up the water. I think I did as I could, like clean the area and go fully around, make sure no other shit in the water, so I have clear water. What else? Bad truck's destroyed. I'm like keeping that. Oh wait, I can move these around? Oh! Well shit. I didn't know I can fix them right back up. Well fuck. Oh well. I can! Ah! Well shit. I know that, let's do this. We get a ship, baby. Son, stand up. Okay, I can't pick up the door, so that's gonna be scrapped. I literally just learned I can pick them motherfuckers up. There we go. Should work-ish. You know what, I'm gonna grab those ghetto ass standing like fences to cover this part. There we go. No motherfucker can get through this fence. Like, mainly because of the AI, this game is quite dumb. time to clean this shit up. Time to put a good ass position of a damn fence. Make sure none of motherfuckers get through. And there's this shit. Clean this up. Ah, dog meat. There we go. And put this back in place. Boom. Here's this shit. I wonder if I can move that car over here to here. Be like, hey, I got a fancy ass car. And can I move it? I can't move it. Damn. Well, I guess it's fine. There it is. Alright, time to resources. Time for what? And I got just enough for this, but I don't have a science 1 unlocked. But I do have this. I need some type of generator. Power generators. Don't have enough for that, plus I need a size 4. I could build these two. I might need a shipment orders. Yeah, I may need to do shipment orders. Okay, defense. There's a D's nuts in defense. Where the fuck is it? Here it is. And I jack shit for insurance. Great. Well, the only thing I can do is position certain ones I know from past live stream on PS4 I used to have a while back. If I remember correctly, the positions of the enemy spawns here is this direction. Wait, how the fuck does this person get on top? The fuck am I staring at? A damn stripper on the roof? guess I go for structures to replace the houses. I had to basically remove. Fucking demolished. Let's see. Wood prefabs. This. Here we go. There's one. I think it's too damn big. Alright. Alright. I can put beds. As clean as one I got. Alright. Time for that big ass structure on metal. I could to the barn prefab. I guess this would do. That'd be big enough to fit two. This could be like a shop right here. Alright, time to clean up the house of full of shit. Keep that as is. This is removed. This is removed. And since this now ain't jack shit anymore, this will return to the bedroom. Okay, this bathroom is fucking wrecked. It's not usable anymore. I think it might be usable as a shower. All they can make use of it is just piss and take a shower, that's it. Honestly. This is a fire hazard. Never have these in a building. Best thing to do is have the lights set up outside.
That was the 5 stars. All 5 of them. Get it? Because it's 20. No.
Okay, this is a very cramped ass position. So, have to be squeezing it. Or to change bed type. I may have to change bed type in order to fit. Otherwise, it won't be as clean, but it'll fit. going here?
Right behind the baby. Yes. It's really up to
I'm gonna make this the most ghetto looking neighborhood I ever made. Honestly, it's fucking garbage shit. That shit need to be. Trying to clean all that shit up. Looks cleanish. So let's grab that shit. Alright, what else needs to be cleaned up? I can just move this one on top of here. It was broken, just toss it away. At least attempt to make it shit clean. Okay. Well, sink is pretty much fucked, but at least the toilet is usable. Have another here. Wait, this is my home. But not anymore. Alright. Okay, washing dryer is actually nicely there still. Can't move it. Kinda wanna put it better, but at the same time, should I? Bust that up. Alright, what else? fireplace. There we go. Alright, what else did we get cleaned up? Okay, I can't recover the trike. That's gonna be toast. Let's see, I gotta fix this post. Me and a shit look, but he's standing. Alright, that needs to be a scrap. Seems to be in the bathroom. There's no more bathroom anymore. All right. What else? Okay. All right. There's a stripper on the roof, and what the fuck else up there now? What are they doing up in the roof? The fuck this shit is? Damn ghetto Mary Poppins. Fucking fiddler on the roof and Mary Poppins up there. Get off the damn roof. Come on now. Come on, you piece of shit. Can't stand that one up. Bend. Alright. I believe that's every house. Alright, come on. Oh, one more. Yeah, what the fuck is this shit? I mean, I got a clean slate over here. Toilet's slightly usable. Sink is usable. Tub is usable. Don't need to remove. It's just I need to add a bed here. That's it. Can I move this to here? Yes, I can. That makes the job easier. Alright. And I can move the dresser too, which is also nice. Right here. A safe. Bingo.
Nice.
Can't clear that off, unfortunately. What I can do is still add a bed here. The safe is right there, so the best position for this bed B is right here. Damn it, piece of shit. Quit being so fucking jank. Actually, hold up. There we go. Perfect. Alright, that should fix that issue. Now, for this. Activate worship again. I think there's only one. I'm going to keep it as is. I'm going to need to set up this thing, the robot workbench at some point, plus a teleporter. Right. Alright. Stores. Armor vendor. No. I'm pushing armor vendor. Put this bitch in angle so we can continue. Drink. Okay. Maybe I should have it like this. There'd be a whole vendor thing right here. clinic. Man, I need a doctor for this shit. At least I got clothing. Herbert. I just need to somehow work on getting the clinic that needs to get. Oh, I just need to unlock the medic. Ah, okay. I mean, vendors are pretty set up. More fucking fillers or Mary Poppins shit? What the fuck's going on in this damn town? Right. Where's Nick off to now? Huh? Nick? Nick? Where the fuck did you go?
Hey,
I'm all ears.
Nick,
Need something?
your thoughts?
Every scumbag in the Commonwealth's gonna know our names.
Nothing else for now.
All right.
Alright. Time to change clothes. Put back on coastal armor. Restores helmets. I'm curious. Oh, right. I need to go to personal base over at the home run to drop off these two legs. Right.
Never thought a reporter could consider themselves a success until someone threatened their life. Me? I'm very successful.
Alright. Ah. Alright.
Inside, you got, just a bunch of
Alright. Time to save this shit.
junkie.
Alright, next live stream on this on Fallout 4 at some point. One of the churches we'll go to randomly will be continuation of Jeremiah's on page 920. And I'll be continuing right off, and it says, "And the word of the Lord came to Jeremiah concerning the drought." That will be on next Sunday. which is the continuation of Jeremiah's on page 920. Anyways, subscribe for more, turn notifications, leave a like, all that shit. And I hope you enjoyed this live stream. Later.